Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to our latest series of the Qalam Hangout, #Friday Rules, where we'll be talking about the fiqh, the etiquette, and the general rules in regards to Jumu'ah. So the question that we have today is, what is the ruling for a sister who will not be going for the Jumu'ah prayer? Can she offer her Dhuhr prayer as soon as Dhuhr time comes in? Or does she have to wait for the Jumu'ah prayer to either start or finish in the community, in the masjid? So first and foremost, when talking about the obligation of Jumu'ah, Jumu'ah is not an obligation upon women, upon the sisters. Of course, they can go, and according to some of the scholars, are recommended to go. However, it is not an obligation upon them to have to go and attend the Jumu'ah prayer physically within the masjid. So now let's talk about if a sister is not going for the Jumu'ah prayer. Does she have to wait for the Jumu'ah prayer to go ahead and begin and even conclude in the masjid itself? Or can she go ahead and pray her Dhuhr as soon as Dhuhr time comes in? So let's say Dhuhr time starts at 12:30, but in the masjid they start the khutbah at 1 o'clock and they pray Jumu'ah at 1:30, for example. When can the sister pray Dhuhr? So for folks that are not obligated to actually go and physically attend the Jumu'ah prayer, they do not have to wait for the Jumu'ah prayer to actually begin or conclude in the masjid, in the community, but they can go ahead and offer their Dhuhr prayer as soon as the time of Dhuhr comes in. It's a different case and scenario where somebody is obligated to actually go and attend the Jumu'ah prayer and they're not being able to make it for whatever reason, which is not a valid reason, they're just not going. Then they pray their Dhuhr, of course, and they are sinful for missing the Jumu'ah prayer. But in that case and in that scenario, that person has to wait until the Jumu'ah prayer is concluded. Then that person prays their Dhuhr almost as an extra admission of guilt for not having gone to the Jumu'ah prayer, even though they were capable of doing so. But as I said before, in the case of the sister, in the case of anybody who is not obligated to physically attend the Jumu'ah, they can go ahead and pray their Dhuhr prayer as soon as the time comes in. I hope and pray that inshallah this is beneficial for everyone. Remember to share this with family and friends. You can send in your questions to us regarding Jumu'ah Fridays. You can tweet them to us at Qalam Institute. You can leave the comments on our Facebook page, or you can email them to us, questions@qalaminstitute.org. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you very much for watching the Qalam Hangout. Alhamdulillah, Qalam is in the 5th year of Khatib training and the Sisters Public Speaking Workshop. Our goal and objective is to teach and train people to effectively communicate, whether that be in the khutbah or any other format. For more information, check out khatibworkshop.com.